Usually for a few weeks after a major incident, you do see a spike in copycat threats.
Copycat threats, that's what we've been seeing right here in West Michigan, threats closing down campuses or sending them into lockdown. Greenville Public Schools faced a potential threat today. A student took to social media with what looked to be a death threat. The district, though, decided not to shut its doors. 24-Hour News 8's Danny Carlson spoke with officials today about why they made that decision. Danny.
Brian, officials learned about the Twitter post because kids saw it online and told school leaders, something that officials we spoke to said they were very happy about. Now, we will not be identifying the student who made that post, but leaders told us they were able to determine that there wasn't a serious threat to safety, and school went on as planned.
This was the post in question, a high school student posting about killing herself and others if the world didn't end today.
Even though there was not a specific threat to the school, you could read it several ways.
One of the ways, kids might be in danger. So school leaders called police and went to the girl's home to see if she had the weapons or the desire to hurt herself or anyone at school. Those police officers decided the post wasn't really a threat to the district, and the day went on as usual, except that student stayed home for the day while district leaders decide if she will face any discipline.
Ever since Columbine, really, that really changed the game for everybody.
Because that's when people really realized school tragedies are a possibility. But officials we talked to say while threats need to be investigated and treated seriously, they should be dealt with on a case-by-case basis.
If you throw a blanket over something and say every time we get a threat we're going to close school down, that becomes pretty well known within the student population. And
so retired police sergeant and security expert Gary Valentine says it's important to decide if a threat is specifically directed towards a school. Then once any immediate threat is handled, it's time to look into who that student is, what their discipline background is, and if they've had any problems with the law before.
Once things calm down and the investigation continues, you get more into that background and history, and you're able to determine the actual, number one, credibility of the threat, and number two, why is that child reaching out like he is.
As far as those threats and rumors, we told you that there is usually a spike in copycat threats after a tragedy. Leaders told us it is good that winter break starts tomorrow because it will give both parents and kids a break and a chance to feel safe once again. Marley?